The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are those of the hosts and guests and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the podcast platform, its affiliates, or even the hosts. The information provided is for general informational purposes only and should not be taken as legal, financial, or professional advice. The host and guests are not liable for any errors of omission in the content, nor for any losses, injuries, or damages arising from the use of the information provided. Listeners are encouraged to seek professional advice relevant to their specific circumstances. Now enjoy the...
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Hey, everyone. How are you guys today?
What's up? Welcome. Yo, it's a new season.
No doubt, man.
Season 7.
We're back.
Has it been that long? It seems like we've been doing this for so long, man. It's crazy.
No, it's cool. It's cool. I'm excited because it doesn't feel like work.
No.
That part.
Labor of love, I would call it.
Got some good co-hosts. They so smart. They so talented.
And we have a lot of
Easy
fun.
on the eyes.
We have some fun and some good old times.
Yes.
Indeed.
How was your break?
Me? I'm actually sending the link out to people who are going to be really mad at me. So sorry, y'all. I forgot to send the link out. Because, some people in my family can't just look it up on YouTube where we broadcast. I have to send them the link because they special. So.
Oh, he just pulling cards all publicly. At least you ain't seen nobody's name. How was your break, Shell?
Oh, my break was good. I mean, it's good.
No, we don't. That's what we asked you.
Under the circumstances, well, y'all already know what it is, but
okay. But you're good.
Don't need to know that I had an accident, but I'm all right. I'm here, so that's all that matters.
Be like, she good though. She good though. Well, no. How about yours? How was your break, RG?
Fun and busy. Very, very busy. Got to see some concerts. Got to chill a little bit more. Got to celebrate with Mike and Precious for their 20th anniversary a couple weeks ago. That was pretty fun.
Yeah, you funny.
That's
cool. Really?
Is it today somebody's birthday?
Absolutely. Big shout out to Joanne. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yep. I'm slaving over the internet podcast. She's out having fun with her friends. That's okay, though.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's birthday.
We were almost in the same vicinity at the same time. She was in New York in Brooklyn. And I was in Queens.
Really?
I saw her post and I was like, wait, where you at? I said, when you leaving? So she was leaving the next morning. I was like, dang, next time we could catch up.
Yep,
See, it's interesting when people get in the same town because it's like almost like you can feel them, like you so close but still so far.
Right
like,
there, because I didn't even know she had family in New York.
Oh yeah,
yeah. She
I like how you said, "Oh yeah,"
so
like
November,
like that's just easy.
Yes. So if I know in advance when she's coming, I could kind of say, "Hey, I'll allot some time and just go see her."
Oh, that'd be dope.
Or we can link up.
That's cool. That is so funny. I'm glad that everybody got to have that time kind of down to or how about to redelegate the time. It's only 24 hours in the day. You just shifting it around.
Right.
Like, do you ever really get a break? You know what I'm saying? You just changing what you're doing.
I mean, I had a good time because I had some vacation time. My family reunion was going on. So I did enjoy our break.
See,
I did have some good times.
I like the shift in schedule. I don't know. I think like that on those Tuesdays, I get to go to like different meetings because I'm not here and hang out with some people. I get to kind of hang out with the kids and just do whatever for no reason at all because it's a different move. So I kind of like that it's in intervals like that. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, I would agree. because Mondays are weird for me. The first week we're off because I'm like, I have so many things to do on Monday, and it's like 5 o'clock here, so I'm like,
I don't have to do that.
You have to look, and then have to look at the schedule like, oh damn, we have nothing to do. But my Mondays and Tuesdays are different.
The first week is awkward because you'd be like, oh, wait a minute, I don't have to do nothing at 8.
It's nice. I wonder what do you guys do in the audience? Like when you're not tuning in during that break, are you guys still like rewatching shows? Are you going to YouTube? Do you also take a break, or do you know, like how do you shift that time when we're not live? There's still plenty to do. So that's I
hope people are catching up because I was like, yeah, go catch up with the old seasons for the new, so you can get ready for the new season.
Right.
I don't know if they do it or not, but I hope
they
so.
do. They do.
But I'm gonna need y'all to go to that
Facebook page. That's exactly what I was about to say. Go out. We are 7. Or how many fingers? I got too much in my hand. We have subscribers.
10
short.
She's like, how many?
You see, I'm holding stuff. It was like, wait. Yeah.
Mike is in the chat on my IG. He said he take a full break.
Right.
He be breaking.
Good job.
Break be breaking.
Break.
Yeah. Go over to that page. We are 7 people short so that we can go live on Facebook, right?
On Facebook. Yeah.
We're so close.
Go and follow and like us over there. And everywhere.
It's just 7.
Just 7. Just 7.
Like
It's trying to level up. We need y'all help.
Oh, that's cool. Hey,
but listen, today's topic.
What is it doing?
It did some balloons. That was kind of sweet. I don't know how the hell I did it. I was like this.
Now you got to figure it out. Don't you hate when you do something and you don't know how you?
Sweet.
Why does that even Why does that recognize balloons? That's his Mac doing all that craziness.
It is okay. Cool.
Mine don't do that. See, look, right? We not over here celebrating.
Where's mine?
That's how people start looking stupid. You know what I'm saying? Like we looking crazy over here.
Sorry, like, what did you do? You have something on. I don't know.
That's his Mac. I don't care. That's yours. That's you.
I'm starting to think it is because I still haven't figured out what it is to this day. I just do something random and be like confetti. I'm like,
cause we saw with the thumbs up with your. It started doing the thumbs up. I saw that.
Yeah, I was like,
it is. Oh, it's just gonna make us a lie.
What in the world?
I don't know.
Why mine don't do that?
Because you got it in your camera. You like this.
Are you using your external camera or your camera that's attached to the computer?
Oh, my external.
Oh, me too. So why is
not? Look, you know what? I don't want mine playing with me. How about that? I don't
never say that again on the camera. That sounded crazy.
So now y'all know me. I'm gonna try to figure that out because I don't know why yours is doing it. Because I'm like a little kid. I want one too.
You just don't know. See, you won't be over here doing sign language and having fun. You ain't even talking to us no more. You're gonna be playing with your camera.
Throw it in our face. Look, how you just gonna throw it in our face?
I will never throw anything in your face. We will never say that again either. With the other crazy things you just said, we will not say those again.
Oh,
guys, because go to our Facebook page and like us so we can go live on that
Facebook.
7. Please
and it's still the United Front Facebook page. Let's get her done. Let's see how fast we can get that done. Like really.
Yes.
Today's topic is going to be I don't think it's going to be a heavy one. I'm going to say this is going to be a freedom giving one. Unlearning the gatekeeper mentality. Everyone does not know what that means, what that entails. And I'm actually surprised at how many adults really don't even know what gatekeeping
they don't.
Definition is. They've never heard that word.
And they're doing it.
They've never even heard that word. So it's very interesting. We're going to clear this up for y'all. We're going to clear this up. And we want to hear what you think that means. What does it mean for you? Have you seen it? Are you doing it?
And how to unlearn the mentality, because it is a mentality and it comes from somewhere a lot deeper than what you think.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I like how you stated that.
Yeah.
I like how you stated that unlearned. It's like it's not nature, it's nurtured. Right?
It's nurtured. It's not nature, it's nurtured.
Yeah, so
it's learned behavior.
There's some hope for you all. There's some hope for us. Get this done. Because you know what? We need to be able to recognize it. Because, you know, like microaggressions, like when people just, you know what I'm saying? A lot of us don't really. Houseman.
Yes. Thank you, sir. Well done.
Just
That's
really,
get one of those.
The house.
Yeah. Good job, sir. I love this thing.
It's still taught. It is still taught. For sure. All right. Go ahead and read that off to us.
Go on with the come through definition.
Okay.
Gatekeeping refers to the act of controlling access to something, usually information, resources, communities, by imposing arbitrarily. See, I'm not typing. Somebody's down there just totally smashing their keyboard in the dust.
You are so dope. So dope.
I'm like, I'm like. But anyway, gatekeeper. Somebody's Mac keyboard is bent in half. That's what types. I'm sorry, Mac. Gatekeeping refers
mentality. Facts.
Yes. But gatekeeping refers to the act of controlling access to something, using information, resources, communities by imposing arbitrarily or exclusive criteria, usually involving withholding knowledge. There's a lot more. That's all we can say.
And where does it show up? It shows up in the workplace. It shows up everywhere, creative spaces, even in activism. It shows up in healing communities. It
across
shows up
the board
circles. It shows up on social media all day.
All day. I mean, like really. And look, we probably looking at folks. It's showing up right here, like not right here, but you know, you look to your left and your right. You know, are they guilty? Sometimes it show up in the mirror.
Ooh.
I'm just saying. Yeah. Are you guilty? Because you know what we saw, especially in our culture, we are so programmed as well and so traumatized, you know, still, where we keep thinking that the oppressors are the only ones that oppress. And we are guilty. It's learned behavior. You know, like, hey, look, just like how we beat our kids. When we beat our kids,
I had to struggle for it. So let them struggle too.
You better go get yours. I got mine, right?
I got mine.
And it's like, no, take me with you, bro. I don't know what I'm doing.
Right. And if we unlearn that nigga mentality, then we can do something and accomplish some things.
It's more of us than them. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? It's more of us.
But it starts in here, though. Still starts in here. So we can say all you want, but until you change this, you're going to be at a standstill. So,
you know what? I just heard something. Really? What you say, Michelle?
Scarcity mindset. The ego.
Oh, yes. I just heard something that is perfect for this moment. It was talking about elephants. That baby elephants, when they are young, to train them, they put them on a rope and they, you know, put a stake in the ground just to kind of keep them in one area. When they are small, they're too weak to leave, to get out, you know, away from it. And they learn at that young age, why should I fight? There's no point. It's not worth the struggle. I'm not going to go anywhere. Yeah. And that same elephant, as they grow and get bigger, and you know, elephants can knock over trees, buildings, and will hurt you, right? They are huge. You can use that same rope, that same stake that you used beforehand. They use them, and those elephants will not run. They will not leave. Their mindset is still the same way they were taught when they were little. There's no point in struggling. There's no point. He's 3 tons. And that little rope will still keep him still. And that is us. We have been trained that, why are you fighting? It's dangerous for you to fight. Don't stand up for yourself. You might get you and your family killed. And the thought of putting ourselves in danger puts us in that survival mode.
Right.
You know, I got to do it for myself, or let me not do it because I don't want to start no problems. And it works no matter how old you are.
Yeah. So true.
And I'm like, that's horrible. The same thing that was holding you when you was little might be holding you back now that you're an adult.
Right now.
And the circumstances are not the same.
And not.
So
With that being said,
we're gonna go take this commercial break real quick.
I'll be like,
into it.
Commercial
Interruption.
Tap into your essence with a divine essence candle. Candles that soothe your soul and balance your chakras. Each candle has an affirmation inscribed on each jar to help you stay grounded, create balance and harmony. Use code DE20 for 20% off your first purchase at divineessence.us.
And we are back.
Share, I'm gonna let you know. Your commercials be on time.
Hey, I need to do a new one because that one is so old.
It's still that. It's yes. Like don't if you can do another one, don't even get rid of it.
Broke, don't fix it.
It just, I'm telling you, it's like that one and that the flame one. I'm like, that's my dog right there. Just stop. I be like, I'm telling you, and then it's just her voice be silky smooth, right? You be in there trying to. I think I smell a candle right here, just watching the
dog. Yes, the audio candle. I like that.
So if you're just joining us, welcome back to Running with Scissors. I am one of your amazing hosts, Michelle. With the one L.
I was saying that was a hangover. I'm like,
did she lose the L? What was that?
New
got him got a little bit closer to the screen, like
yeah. I both was like waiting. That was funny.
Don't do that no more. I ain't like it. I don't think it felt good. I was really worried about that one L. I was like, if she don't say it, I'm gonna check in on her afterwards.
Now that was funny.
I can't be mad at her. I'm mad at myself for just being like,
because y'all both was like,
I'm mad at myself, dog. Hook, line, and sinker.
Did the camera freeze? You did it, Michelle. You really thought. What the heck? Why did you do that?
See, I'm never gonna lose that in. I'm never gonna lose it. So everybody's always gonna be waiting for me to say it. So I'm stuck with it.
Yeah, you broke our Windows XP, dog. We just like froze. So bad.
I'm gonna put you over like a cow next time. The cow next time she paused that long. Like what the?
I don't think we did an introduction at all at the beginning. So just let the people know who you guys are.
Okay. Well, I'm Penny Owens. Okay. And yeah, man, we already started.
You said, yeah, man. I'm RG. She said, yeah, man. We need the L. Yes.
We need the one L.
You got it, Mike.
Right. We need to make sure we differentiate. You know what I'm saying?
That's my name.
Will not be duplicated. All right. Or disputed. Michelle 1-8.
What's your name today? The Waffle House Warrior?
Absolutely.
What they say? Wow. Here we go.
Yeah.
Been a little while. All right.
But we are talking about gatekeeping and unlearning the gatekeeping mentality because it is a thing. And it's something that you need to unlearn and relearn to stop doing it.
See.
Because as a community, it's really important for us not to gatekeep because so many things that we do gatekeep. We gatekeep knowledge. That's crazy, right?
Yep. That was even in
everybody wants to be the smartest in the room.
Everybody wants to be the smartest in the room.
Why do you want to be the smartest in the room? That means everybody else is not. That's where you playing. That's where you want to be. You know what I'm saying? I don't think people really think about I always think about the genie wish. I don't think people pay attention to what they really ask for. Because when you get it, exactly what you asked for, it's usually not what you thought it was going to be. Because being the smartest, that means that everyone else is what? Below you, they don't understand, or you're teaching everyone else. That's not fun.
But that's vanity, and that's usually what gets you jacked up anyway. So
vanity.
Knowledge is power. So the more you know, the more you grow.
Hey, look, but you need to be in a room with folks smarter than you to do that.
Right. Smarter than you, and it's okay.
Okay. You got to be in a room where you're supposed to learn.
People who I can learn from. Because if I can't learn from you, then
Why are we here?
What's happening?
What we doing?
What we doing? Yeah, yeah. What we doing? We just.
Hey, look, we just gonna go out to eat because you don't have to talk. I guess when you.
Yeah.
Like,
Never talk on your phone. You're on the phone.
Hey, look, that might be the one you go party with because you ain't got to talk at the club. All right, fine. But if you trying to grow and do something, I'm gonna need you to have something to say.
Hello. I got a few things that we do, and I don't even know if people really realize that this is gatekeeping.
Okay.
I'm listening.
Making others feel that they're not ready or not worthy.
Ooh.
Okay. I see. That's kind of like bullying. Is that gatekeeping bullying?
But it's gatekeeping too, because it's like you can see that someone's ready for something, but you might try to be like, put them down so that they don't believe in themselves.
Oh wow!
So you don't have no competition.
So you don't have no competition.
Who's really insecure? Okay.
Oh, that sounds like work. That's work every day, all day.
And I have another one: policing language, identity, or expression. That was an interesting one for me because I was like,
Now say that again. You said policing language,
language, identity, or expression.
Oh, you just described Major League Baseball because every time someone hit a home run, you flip a bat and might get hit with a 100-mile-an-hour fastball just because you're happy about doing something no one else can do. Yeah, that's Major League Baseball in a nutshell.
That's funny.
No
fun.
That one seems perfect because the way that I'm trying to just think about the different examples of each one, I bet you that one is one of the main ones that's unclear when you're doing it yourself.
I have some examples too.
Thank you.
So correcting someone's spiritual language because it doesn't sound woke enough.
Oh, dang. You ain't woke. You ain't enlightened.
Here's another one that I know that you ain't woke. Why you saying that? Dismissing someone's healing journey because it doesn't look like your own.
Okay. Sound like some folks need to break up these relationships.
Okay, but there's I gotta push back a little bit, right? So if you're trying to like not drink and your healing journey has a bottle of vodka in it, I'm probably gonna question it. You know.
Hey, wait, what? Say that again.
If you're trying to quit booze and your healing journey involves a bottle of alcohol, I'm probably gonna ask questions. Just saying.
I think that's accountability. Okay, that sounds like accountability to me.
Right, that's accountability. That's not dismissing their journey because I'm not sure how anyone's journey and healing journey would involve alcohol.
I've had this conversation before. That's why I'm saying.
Didn't he sound like it? Yeah.
That's accountability, though.
Yes.
Maybe they was off. They're like, I am fasting from healing this weekend. I'm gonna get back on next weekend.
This man told me, "Don't gatekeep me, bro. I just need to stay even for the weekend." I'm like, the last time you got even, you were in the emergency room. What are we talking about here? Yes.
Yeah.
Every day you can
one, y'all.
At least he was honest.
Questioning someone's identity because they don't use the right terms or labels.
Okay. Can I say something on that?
Yeah, that was.
We be doing too much when it comes to these names. What is your? I'm gonna call a Clay. What is your name? You know what I'm saying? Because your mama named you. You know what I'm saying? We do too much with these titles and names already.
And I guess that would be considered. They say that's policing someone's language, identity, or expression.
Right. You want to be respectful for whatever they choose to be this week, whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's too much. But I know that when it comes to, I guess, policing, I can't stand smart people.
A boy is a boy and a girl is a girl.
But I can't stand smart people. And I say that with people.
What? You said you can't stand smart people.
I can't. People who think that they are just the smartest people in the room. They talk like you're reading an SAT or the small print on any type of agreement where they just want to talk over you and their words. Nothing is less than 14 letters, where they just have to be smart. And they correct you with everything. All the grammar. Hey, look, Ezel, I wish he was here so I could be like, teachers do it too. But when
whoa, strays, catching strays, I say.
But just, where you can't even have your conversation because they have to fix it. Like they have to correct you at each point. It's like, do you know that this was supposed to be a 5-minute conversation, but now it's 25 because you just have to keep correcting me? That you can't let it go?
She's had this conversation where she actually got close to the camera.
Yeah,
like,
I can't front like I'm not guilty of some of these things. Listen, I'm guilty of some of these things. Or I have been guilty of some of these things.
We've lived your life in this moment. She got real close. Like,
yeah. Okay, I want you to hear me. Yeah.
I have done some of these things.
Which ones? Are you going to confess in front of God and everybody?
Not the questioning someone's identity. No, but this is the next one I'm about to read.
All right.
Telling people they're not really part of a culture, movement, or community based on how they speak, dress, or present themselves.
You said they ain't black enough, Michelle.
I'm like, well, if you're supposed to be this, why are you doing that? I've done that.
Wow. Okay. I appreciate your honesty.
Thanks for sharing.
Yeah, I've done it. Assuming someone's expression is invalid because it's not what you're used to seeing or hearing.
That one's tricky.
Yeah.
Hey, look,
I started to take on I allow people to be exactly who they are. And if whatever that is whatever it is. It don't have anything to do with me or if what that's how you choose whatever. So once I started doing that, then it was like, okay, the door opened up and I was like, dang, I was just being a whole asshole.
But I have a question. What got you to that point where you felt like you had to have that level of like control? Is that a fair way to say it?
Yeah,
what got you to that point?
Because you know what got me to the point is when I started on my healing journey. Because you know, before my healing journey,
you looking at yourself with the mirror, huh?
I was just, you know, living from a place of trauma. So it was dictating every move. How I thought, how I spoke, how I felt. So yeah, being that asshole on the other side, and then now learning that, damn, you were an asshole.
Be like, that was you. You be like,
dang, you know. And I mean, I'm not gonna act like I'm just 100% cured or whatever, but you know, it's still there. But I recognize it quicker now.
Right.
Like, okay, yeah, shut. I wasn't. Don't say that because you know my brain be like, then my mouth be like.
No, it's not even shade. It's not even shade. I was going with somewhere with this. That sounds horrible. Wow, in hindsight, my bad. Well, I was going to say, like, if you're in your healing journey, you need more resources. This is a place to go. But I realized I used this to harass you for the last how many seasons we've been on?
Yes.
So my bad on this one. It was actually done out of love.
That's fine.
And it's all good.
But that healing journey is more than NAMI because that could be a therapist, that could be meditation, that could be a group, you know, and close friends if they're close enough to tell you the truth. If they just, whatever you say, whatever you like, they're not your friends, they got some issues. Okay.
Hey, big dog. Yeah, that poor little lady on the one
right. That is not somebody you want to stay with. I'm just saying. If they can't tell you
the way, they left her in the room for God knows how long, and she was still on that 1 foot, by the way.
Hey, right, she's still there. Old, and she got a cane now, and the hop a little slower.
That part.
That's a good
but
comment.
No,
I have more points, y'all.
No, I'm gonna comment on the last point that you just said.
Okay, go ahead.
For me, myself on this journey, I never really was the bully, and I wasn't never aggressive, like talking about people and just kind of, you know, doing all that extra stuff. But I learned that I did still have a sense of judgment. It wasn't so much where it was like volatile, but if it's supposed to be black or white, yes or no, I was still guilty of having some judgments, you know, and you can be in a place where you think you're just trying to help. Like your intentions are good.
Yeah.
And you are accidentally gatekeeping, you are accidentally judging people, separating yourself, and you think you know what I'm saying, and it's from a place where you really just like, but I'm a good person, like I'm not doing that. And it's like it really takes a really clear search within yourself to really be honest, like black or white, am I guilty? And a lot of times we are.
I sat in a room with my family members. And my entire family not nominated me the cousin that talks about everybody.
Dang.
Ouch.
It don't get no
And
clearer
I
than
had to
that.
keep that because not only did I do that, I was doing that for real. I was doing that, and I had to look at myself because it doesn't just start with the family; it goes in other places too.
Michelle,
You know,
it's okay because they have to talk about you to make the vote. So
probably
you guys
so.
are even.
And that's okay.
You're even.
That's okay, and that is okay. But I recognize that was a flaw of mine.
Indeed.
And in my brain, it's like I told myself that I'm doing it from a place of love. You know, it's like you're doing,
the excuses.
the excuses that you make. But nah, it's not cool. It's not cool.
No doubt.
Most of that stuff I see is coping mechanisms. A lot of people, our sense of humor, my grandmother raised us where if you can laugh, then it'll keep you from crying. And our sense of humor and our sarcasm, a lot of that is insecurities. And like you said, like talking out people, you just cracking a joke. It's something light. I'm not even tripping. Like, oh, you and your feelings. I'm just playing. Man, I can't stand somebody that's playing too much. It's like, no, that comes from a place that's coming from somewhere. You had to have a thought before you turned it into something that was supposed to be funny, you know, and you got to find that source out. And most of that stuff is coping. It's just coping, trying to be funny so that folks don't look at you.
So
you know, or try to get them first.
Justin said there's no such thing as accidental gatekeeping.
Mm-hmm. I can agree, but I would say that
I respect that.
You can be. I think that you can do it without being aware.
Yeah, without being aware, because awareness is everything.
Mm-hmm.
Because some of the things that I'm reading, and I'm saying that people do this, and I'm not even sure if they're aware that that it's called gatekeeping.
They don't know what it's called. Okay.
They don't know what it is. They're just doing it. But it's negative.
But I think there are I know a lot of people are only focused in on themselves. So they can think, I'm trying to protect myself. And they're not even aware of what they're doing to other people. Like,
or don't care.
It's like, I'm just trying. You said, I worked hard. I earned this. I deserve this. I'm going to do this. And it's like, hello, stop looking at yourself so much. What about the other people who are also chasing that dream, that are also trying to? It's like, do you realize you stepping on them to get to the top?
Yeah.
Where I was coming from, DC, Maryland, Virginia, as much as I love you, that was totally the city of crabs in the barrel. That when I think about back then, I'm like the crab in the barrel mentality. There was only one room. There was only room for one token. And we were fighting over each other to who was going to be that token, and holding on to that seat, holding on to that room, holding on to that information, not sharing it in the community at all. Like, just no one wanted to share their expertise. It was like, well, this is mine because you're going to copy it. I'm not going to tell you where I got my business license from. I'm not going to tell you exactly how I run my job. And it's like, do you realize that nobody can replace you? There's no other at all. So even if you told everybody step by step the recipe of what you cooking with, it's not going to taste the same. It's not going to work out the same. You can tell somebody exactly what you did and how you did it. It is always going to be different because you are different. But no one tells you that.
No one tells you that.
All right. It says one can be in a club and want to control the membership there. Gatekeeping, but it can be debated if it's valid.
Oh, if your name is on the list, is that what he mean?
Yeah, control the membership. Yeah, so it's like, I'm not going to allow certain people in here. You say that, Penny, that's funny.
Yeah,
so this goes back to the conversation we were having before we got on.
Right, down to the word. You see how that is? Membership. Membership. Now, since we're here now, right?
All right.
Especially Mr. Justice, you so active. We appreciate you. If you are an owner and in position to be selective about the membership, is that valid or not? I mean, it's yours. You can do whatever you want, right? Doesn't that's still a thing? Like, should it be open for everybody if you have that position to choose?
Yeah, but I think that a lot of times with some memberships, they will open it up. A person could have the qualifications to be there, but they may be of a different skin color, or they may lack something else, but they're qualified.
Oh,
I'll take it one step further. What if they have all the qualifications, but they don't match the culture? The personalities don't match up. That is a real thing.
Yeah. I mean, I guess we do a lot of gatekeeping when we want to keep things to ourselves. Right. But I feel like we have the right to do so.
Well, you see, the leadership everyone does. You know what I'm saying? You guys are describing our current leadership too, where fully qualified people do not have those positions. It's all about the green. You know what I'm saying? That's and that happens a lot, where you may not be qualified. I see a lot of people get moved into positions that they are not qualified, and it's about who they know and what they have in their pocket.
Indeed.
I agree.
It is true. And they just act like we're not supposed to see that. It's like, hello, what you mean?
Right. And what about the I know better than you mindset? And sometimes we do that to the youth.
That's arrogance.
The youth,
pride.
And we feel like because we're older that we know more because we're older. You know how much stuff I've learned from people that were younger than me?
I was about to say the youth be spitting pure facts. What? That's why I love it. They come from a pure place where they're not tainted by life yet. Like, you should listen to them even closer because they haven't been tainted by life. Where you're just like, oh dang, that's the raw truth. There's no other reason for you to say that.
Our elders did that to us. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Stay in a child's place.
Yep.
Be seen and not seen.
Live some life.
Be seen and not heard.
Yeah,
stay out of grown folks' business.
Go back to the kids' table.
We're supposed to learn. I mean, if you're going to tell us to stay out of grown folks' business, then you have to teach us something. Because then now we're trying to ear hustle. Now we're trying to. Here's some stuff. But the stuff that we trying to ear hustle probably is not the stuff that we need to be listening to anyway.
Exactly. I know the stuff I heard was not supposed to be heard by any other human except for them ones in that room.
But we keep certain things away from kids because we feel like they can't handle it. They're too young to know that.
And that's so not true.
Babies come from.
Okay.
I remember trying to teach my.
I'm gonna push back a little bit.
A question about where the baby came from.
I'm gonna push back just a little bit on that, right?
Okay.
Because some of these kids can't shut the hell up. They go telling everybody. Sometimes you can't tell them because they can't keep their mouth shut.
I mean,
the adults can't keep their mouth shut.
What do you mean when you can't tell them? I mean, that's that whole thing. What goes on in this house is staying in this house.
That's how secrets start.
That's how somebody's getting molested. Somebody's getting molested by Uncle Pete.
No, I'm not talking about that.
That's the mindset, though.
That's exactly how secrets get started. That's why I'm like, be careful what you ask for. It's like you can think you're doing something with good intentions, and it's hurting somebody on the other end of it, or in the long run, it's hurting somebody because sometimes you don't even get to see. You don't, especially on the healing journeys, you don't even know who you have impacted or have changed something in their lives, influenced anything. You don't get to even see that till later on. You didn't see what happened.
He said, I thought y'all was done for the season. The season just started.
The season's a month long. We back now.
Vacation is over, brother. Welcome back.
But welcome. Hey.
Welcome back.
We don't, but you know what? Everything that you just described, Shell, that's literally why I do what I do. Overhearing all those conversations, watching the childlike digressions that the adults were doing, whether they was playing or having throwback. I remember when, or or the sarcasm across the card table.
Right.
I got to see them do everything but have a serious conversation.
Do
everything but not plan for the future. Like the only time they asked about the future was next time I'm gonna see you at the cookout. You know what I'm saying? Right. The next family reunion. They never said anything in depth.
Thank you. Just be safe, bro.
I was so confused, like not just confused, but it made me curious. I was like, no one's talking about anything serious. I hear the way they talk about each other, but I see what they do in person. They acting like it's fun. They didn't talk all year until today. And I got to see all that superficial stuff. And I was like, this can't just be happening in my family.
And you also know what you heard. You heard when they're not around, you heard your mama talking about them. You heard your mama and them talking about them to their sister or in the family. The family.
But and it was always bits and pieces.
That's how we learn that behavior.
Well, remember, Mama would get on that kitchen phone and she'd be there for like 4 hours. I don't know who she's talking to, but they
invited over to the house, and that's the best friend.
Shoot, luckily my house was quiet. My mom ain't do no drama, and she ain't talk on the phone. She ain't talk to nobody. But that just made me want to ask more questions. I was like, there's a lot of things going on that you did over here, but you don't have none of the middle pieces, the beginning, the end of the story. And then it's like, we're left, all these other generations, we have been left to pick up the pieces and figure it out in real time. And y'all wonder why we're like this in our culture?
Right.
Because all those gaps. Like you said, the stuff they were showing us, we think it's okay to talk about the people we love.
Hello.
So pretty much we're getting fragmented history, and we don't have the background to actually make the full picture of why I got to that point.
And that leads me to the next point, the harm that gatekeeping causes.
I would say
it can stunt your growth, and it can stunt your growth. We're talking about that right now, how it can stunt our growth, because we're learning behavior from watching instead of being told the truth, instead of being taught the right way or the right thing. Because
we are repeating
the information because you too young. You don't know. You don't need to know this. Yes, we do.
Because what is the appropriate age to learn how to be a good citizen, to be a good community member, to be mature? What's the age? Because I look at a lot of immature. I know some immature grown folks, and I'll be like, well, if we're going by that definition, this is probably why I stayed on punishment. If we're going by that definition, Mom, then you don't fit the category either.
Well, look at it like this. A lot of the messengers are flawed themselves. So they're flawed.
Yes.
So,
I remember my daughter asked me when she was about 6.
Me included, by the way. I'm not excluding myself.
Where do babies come from? She said, where do babies come from? And I gave her of course, the PG explanation, but I gave her a real explanation of where they come from. Her grandmother thought that was the worst thing I could have done. Why would you tell her that?
And why not?
Because first of all, if she's asking, she's either heard it from somewhere or she's curious.
Yes. Right.
So why would I tell her, get out of here, you're too young to know that?
Okay, don't leave them to go figure it out on their own. My mama said, don't listen to your stupid friends. I was like, Mom, my friend's not stupid. That's so rude, Mom. Like, what you mean? Like, she stayed, do your own research. I mean, even if she was like, couldn't really talk to me in that moment, like, I got to go to work, I got to hurry up and everything. Do your own research and don't listen to your stupid friends. Literally, that's what my mama used to say. And it was like,
that's right.
Golly.
That gatekeeping causes, I want y'all to listen to this. It prevents collective healing and shared progress.
Yes.
It makes others feel small or invisible.
Yeah.
Creates division and distrust in communities. Now we know that's why we can't even come together. That's why there's power in numbers. That's why we do it.
Indeed.
Okay, look, with them numbers, you hope that there's more likely that there's some people who grew up in healthy households that can share. But that's a part of sharing the difference. Like, you have to be able to be courageous enough to speak your truth regardless of how other people feel. Stop trying to fit in, right? Don't, because if the group is ignorant, why are you dumbing yourself down? Don't fit in. You stand out for a reason, but to be able to speak that truth, because the difference is you think that your household and everybody on your block is the same. Just because you live here does not mean that you're from it. No, it's not. Everybody has a different household, and we all have been taught something different. But if you're not having those conversations honestly with other people, you don't even know what's different. You don't know what you're missing, and you don't know what's wrong. Because I remember the first time I found out that I guess this new generation, when you'd be like, so getting hit with a belt is abuse? Really?
Like, really?
You're like, really? Really? It's abuse in some places. That is a regular Tuesday.
Right.
I had a conversation with this woman, and she was distraught, and I really thought that she was in an abusive situation. I'm talking about crying, couldn't get the story out. But when she got down to it, it was just daddy talking trash and about to hit her. And I was like, he didn't even finish it out? Like, you all devastated? And you didn't actually get smacked. I was like, homie, you can't
Good
say that to a
job.
black person. Because, all right, that belt is easy. Extension cords. All right.
Yeah.
Chocolates. You know what I'm saying? If you Spanish, I'm telling you, I'm just like, you can't tell somebody else that their pain is not theirs.
Not valid. Right.
You can't say that yours is worse than mine.
Right.
Butter rum. I'm gonna need everybody to get out their head, be like, you think yours is worse. I'm telling you, you could be talking dead to somebody else who have something that is. But when you think that that is normal, those conversations help keep us out of our head and with that ego thinking it's all about me and I got it worse. Our community likes to victimize ourselves.
Give me 1 second, indulge me. I just thought about something. How jacked up are we where it's a badge of honor to get the brakes beat off you at like 7? I don't know. Why is that cool? I hated getting my ass whooped. I didn't like it then. Right.
But you know, as we were so crazy because we had the choice to get a beating or a punishment, we was gonna choose the beating because we can go outside.
That is true. Or unless they say get the switch.
The options.
Yeah, get the switch. Like, no,
everybody didn't give you an option.
Take this ass whipping.
Oh no. We had some of the worst switches ever in life. Like, no, I just sit in my room for 30 days. No, I'm straight.
Yeah, I 30. Because once it's over with, you pain, you cry, and
you don't understand.
Because
the
for me, staying inside was torture.
By my house should be war crimes. Okay, them damn things hurt so bad. They like whip your soul. So yeah, I'm gonna stay in the house. I'll see you in 30 days. Oh yeah, absolutely.
I think that should be child abuse. That
was the 80s. Everybody's getting there.
And all the belts were cheap.
Yes.
Depending on how far back. Some of them joints was real leather. You'd be like, ooh, daddy still got that belt. What?
Right.
No, but we think, like, especially with like the stuff that we're joking about right now, this is a normal behavior. This was what we thought was what gave you structure. When you heard that comment, one day you'll understand. You held on to it. We were conditioned by even our parents. They didn't know. We thought one day this is going to make sense. Not right now, but when we got older, we took it on. We were already pre-programmed. You're good. I'm a good person now. So it's okay for me to do this to you because I turned out all right. That is God's grace. That ain't got nothing to do with that whooping. But we don't understand that. And we do that in so many different areas. If we look at history, yes, in the history, people were getting killed for talking too much. You know what I'm saying? That was true. They told us what stays in the house stays here for a reason. But that is not your social media scrolling self. That is not what we are doing right now when we are telling all our business with pictures and tags. You know what I'm saying? It's the complete different reality. And that's the difference where the gatekeeping, there was real gates back then. We are free to explore across the world right now. You know what I'm saying? We do not have the same restrictions, and that's why this conversation is needed, because it's like you said, mentality. It is in your head, because when you look out now I'm not saying it's not still happening, don't get me wrong, but our lives are completely different than what it was when there were real gates.
Indeed.
Right. It's so true. And you gotta look at yourself. See, that's the thing. That's what we're talking about. Do people really know that they're gatekeeping when they're doing it?
Right.
Like I said, it's something as simple as not wanting to share where you purchase something from. You know what I'm saying? That
I don't want you copying my fit.
You copying what I look like,
wow,
or my style, or or people lie about where they got stuff from. It's like, dang, really? That's gatekeeping. So if you're doing that over that, imagine what else you're doing.
Yeah, it's true. Thank you for driving safely, sir.
Absolutely. People be lying with the pictures to now I'm talking. So if some stuff comes up that I like, make it make sense, it's because Siri or Alexa do what they want to do.
We understand.
And it totally makes sense. Be careful what you think at this point, come on now, fake news is real. Fake posts are real. People do not post the truth about when they're upset. They're not in front of the camera. No, now you do have some people that's like, oh my God, life sucks. You know, we do have some that's doing that. But for the most part, people don't post what they don't want you to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is very true. And you have to be mindful, like you over here hating. No, either you're hating on somebody and you don't know what their situation is. They stronger and that's somebody you probably should link up with because they got some real experience for you. Or you're jealous of somebody who ain't got none of the stuff they posted with. I mean, people.
True.
People go into fancy hotels. Some of these folks ain't even on vacation. They just happen to be near a beach. You know what I'm saying? Taking
or they
pictures.
work at the airport. They're literally cleaning out the airplane. They sit down and take a picture like
with somebody else's stuff. It's like, do y'all know? I be trying to tell my kids, it's like, do you know the folks in the videos and stuff? That stuff is rented, y'all. Grown folks too. It's rented. That booty you working for, she bought hers in Mexico. Why you in here doing squats? Like, I'm just saying. The stuff that people be doing. It's like, I can't believe that works. It works. We don't ask questions and we're parroting. We're parroting everything. If you are not even curious enough to do the research to take care of your own body to mimic such dangerous things that people are copying, why would you not think that you may be guilty of gatekeeping? Because that's something it's not even physical. It's just something as simple as the words that come out of your mouth or the words that you keep in your mouth. But people don't think, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. You sure? Are you sure? I think the stuff that you're bringing up right now, Michelle, are good test questions.
Indeed.
Like we should just walk around asking everybody, hey, where you get your shoes from, and just kind of wait.
It says important to understand that not all information is meant for everybody. But
true that.
Why not? But why not? And who do you decide who is good for and who is not good for? How do you decide that?
That is yes, Jerome. Let us know because I can see personal information. I can see you keeping that. Fine. They keep your personal information.
That's your business.
But where you got your shoes from? What class did you learn? Whatever. I think that is something that knowledge is available for everybody. Knowledge and freedom, freedom, peace. That's our inalienable rights. Okay.
Some people cannot mentally handle certain things.
True that.
Okay, I don't disagree with that.
You can still share.
But you can.
I got my views from your mom.
Still share because that's what all we can do is plant the seed. If we're not around to water it and watch it grow, that's not for us. Because once the seed is planted, whether you're or not, you're gonna think about it, and maybe it'll prompt you to go and research it or find out more information about it. So I feel like share the knowledge with any and
on, Jerome. Hey, look, come on, Jerome. Go ahead and we work the carpal tunnel. We work the carpal tunnel. Come on, man.
We got 7 whole minutes, sir.
We got some more time. You get to type in.
But knowledge is power.
Exactly.
Now,
knowledge is power. And we all deserve.
As a culture, we gatekeep because sometimes we have to. Because I guess that's what Jerome was saying. Everybody outside the culture don't need to know what's going on within the culture.
Right.
But is it fair to say that we have to understand, and I don't really care how you feel about this, I love my people, but let's be honest, there are things in rooms and things that we have not been able to do and or make grow because of the gatekeeping on ourselves. So the potential of the things that we know, the things that we can build, they've been using it and doing it. So the same way that we can say they shouldn't be in our room, you best believe you better get in theirs. You know what I'm saying? Like, what do you mean?
I mean, and learn. It's not, we don't have to share. We can learn.
But we have to have but somebody has to be open to allowing you.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? And we should think we as a people, we know what it looks like because it's done to us.
Yeah.
Just like with being the oppressor. Are we agreeing to be like the oppressor? Because that's what it comes down to.
Within our culture, we are guilty of that.
Yes.
You can give some people some info and they don't even understand what you're saying to them, either because they do not have the capacity to, or they still have things to learn before they understand. And I agree with that. I agree with that. But I still believe that whether or not they have the capacity to learn, we can still share.
Hey, look,
I don't like you withhold information because of that. I think you still share, and if we can help explain some information,
it can contribute to
a person's death.
All right, Jerome. I want to address Jerome.
Mental illness is one thing, yes. So if you're talking about a mentally ill person, of course you have
to how to build a bomb
and mindful of how you.
Something dangerous. You can't.
So I
but
I don't know if that's I guess it is gatekeeping, but no, I feel like gatekeeping.
No, that's called discernment.
Right. That's not necessarily gatekeeping.
Yes. Now look, no, Jerome, we agree with you. But the main thing is
it could be.
When it's something helpful, you don't keep it to yourself. God did not put us here to only take care of ourselves. We're supposed to mingle and teach and learn from other people. Yeah. So you make sure that you do that part. You don't want, because the same way that it could kill somebody, you could save somebody's life. You don't know how God is going to use whatever it is that you can do for that person. If that person chooses to jump or do something dangerous with the information, it is not your fault. That is not your fault. You can't put yourself accountability. They have their own actions to still do. They have a choice.
From a helpful place and not a harmful place.
They have a choice. Exactly. But that's when you use that discernment, because you can tell, can they handle it? Or can they not? Yes, I agree. We all agree. Some people can't handle the truth. They just can't. It will break them. Fine. But you can still be helpful, use that discernment and separate it. And I want to add this too for everybody. When we are healing, because like he said, everybody can't handle it. We have to understand you can't save everybody. You can't teach somebody who does not want to be taught. That's a real thing. But it is hard when you care about people and when you want to help them grow. We have to understand that, especially during this time that we are going into right now, as you get healed and you learn how to grow and to move forward, we have to accept that everybody's not going to choose their freedom. Sure. Some people are so used to their chaos. They are so used to this conditioning, that freedom, that requirement of responsibility, of work, of struggle. They're not going to choose to do it. And that's just the truth, whether you love them or not, and whether you're trying to help them or not. There are some people, they are very honest about, I can't do that. And you can't even really judge them and blame them. But you give them what you got and keep moving forward, because everybody's not going to choose to be free. Everybody's not going to fight this fight that we're trying to do here. They're not.
No, and everybody can't come. Everybody's not going to want to come. Everybody you can't bring with you. So in knowing that, you do have to, you choose. But I'm saying if you're intentionally withholding things that can help, that's gatekeeping, and that's negative. And that's pretty much what we're talking about. And I understand not everybody can handle everything. Then you use discernment, like Penny said, because you don't want to give information to someone that they can take and do harm to themselves or others with. You definitely don't want to do that.
I have one more thing to add. I have to gatekeep. The show's almost over. It's time for us to go.
We got 2 minutes left. But I want to say one more thing before we go, because we have to unlearn the gatekeeping mentality. And that's what this show was all about. And doing that, you got to ask yourself, am I helping or am I keeping them out? Am I helping or am I doing harm? You know, when you open your mouth to speak, what are you saying? Like, you have to be mindful of the words that are coming out of our mouths.
Indeed, we do.
But real talk, we can't just be talking just to be talking, especially now. You can't.
It's important.
Need to be saying something. You know, everything is not a joke. Everything is not funny.
Indeed.
Okay. No, hey, look, we would love to talk more too, but guess what? They gatekeeping us, y'all. They cutting us off for the hour. So we got 50 seconds.
But wait. Let's keep the conversation going, because our chats are always active even after the show. So keep the conversation going. They're gonna kick us off in about 40 seconds. But yes,
hey, look, they gonna shut it down.
One more thing.
Go to the post. Go to our post and comment.
Practice mentorship over competition. Share tools, knowledge, and resources. Stay open to learning from others. Even those newer to the journey embrace abundance, success, and healing are not limited resources.
Mm-hmm.
Good job.
Amen. Hey, look, comment in the chat. We're on Instagram, Facebook. Really, you just having fun, right? Go to the YouTube page. We're gonna
and if you like what we're doing,
go to United Front Network.
Yes,
talk
go ahead, Penny.
in the chats. Okay, start leaving some messages, and we're gonna keep this conversation going because they can turn off the video, but they can't shut us up, y'all.
No, and if you like what we're doing, consider donating to the show at Our Games II on our PayPal. Everything that you donate to us goes to the operating of this amazing network.
Look forward to seeing y'all next Tuesday.
We'll see y'all next week. Peace and love, y'all.